All right, there you go.
All right. Welcome, everyone, to our Wine and Dine event. Today is July 15th, the new tax day for 2020. I don't know about you guys, but I made my little payment, and my mailman came and told me he was going to take it in and hand stamp it so it got time stamped correctly for today. I appreciated that. So to celebrate, I think Rory typically leads us off in a toast. And I think he's coming back in.
Yeah, now hold on, let me grab that wine. Hold on.
All right, just one sec. And while we're waiting for him, oh, she's not on yet. All right, I'll wait.
Who are we waiting on?
I was waiting on Miss Heather. She signed an estate today.
Good job. But she's not on yet, huh?
She's not on yet, so we can just, she was having to tuck in the kiddos. Wait a minute, I better look for Carol first.
All right, well, that's an okay excuse.
Yeah.
All right, Tan, you ready over there? So we are going to be switching to a white wine here soon. We've been enjoying wine already, going through stuff for our days. But welcome to the Wine and Dine show, guys, everyone. Hard work going on and out in the Triple R247 family. You guys are doing awesome, and this cheers is to you. And great summer already. So cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, Stacey, I'm going to go finish a little bit of prep work.
You're good. I got this.
So, and then we'll bounce back and forth. I'll have my other camera on shortly. And we'll switch over to that. We've been, so anyway, I'll let you know when I'm ready on here, but take it away.
All right. So first things first, when we're out here, we're going to be sharing many different recipes tonight and just showing you how much fun it is to pair them with different types of wine, different varietals of wine. There are different rules of thumb for doing that, and we all need to learn to experiment more and just have some fun with wine, because that's what wine is about, is making the flavors of your food taste better. And so you should also thank the person who invited you here tonight, because we're going to have an amazing time. I know Maddie has his time zone mixed up here because he's cooking breakfast today. And Rory's cooking Chinese haystacks.
Chinese Sundays.
Chinese Sundays. Okay. Well, I'm in Texas mode. Haystacks.
Sometimes they're called Hawaiian haystacks. We'll go with that. We can go with that too.
And I'm not exactly sure what Miss Kim is cooking tonight, but she'll let us know. And Jackie, I know, told me, and I cannot find the post on my Facebook page of what she's cooking. So with that, let's see who is ready to go. Jackie, are you and Miss Prada and your friends ready to show us what you're cooking tonight? Can you unmute yourself, Jackie?
I'm ready.
Okay, Kim, well, oh, Jackie just got it. Go for it, Jackie.
Hey, I'm so excited to be here. You know, I don't do technology good, okay? So, but what I did was I listed my friends. I don't cook either. I'm always the one that makes the cocktails. So I saved my wine to open tonight. I opened one box a while ago, and we're actually going to be using the Parables. And I'm going to say this wrong, but this is quinoa. And we are cooking shrimp pasta this evening for you guys. This is Donna Reeves, a very dear friend of mine. and Tanya, she's also filming.
She's behind the
And then Miss Prada's running around, but Donna is going to, I'm going to be the sous chef, and Donna's going to be cooking shrimp pasta for us this evening.
Awesome.
So we're not quite for sure if you want us to show all the ingredients and go through like a cooking show. Are you going to go back and forth and give me a cue or what?
We're going to flip a little bit back and forth, but why don't you and Donna go ahead and show us some of the ingredients you're using tonight.
Absolutely. When Donna cooks, she cooks for a large group, so this is very, very hard for her. But what we have this evening is we have fresh Gulf shrimp out of the Gulf, and she has chopped up just to make it quick. She has already chopped up what I call the Trinity, and where we grew up, the Trinity is onion, bell pepper, and garlic. So we have our Trinity ready to go in, and she is sauteing butter on the stove. She also has some fresh
lime zest.
Lime zest to go in the shrimp, and she has some fresh spinach ready for us to go. And she also has some, looks like some currants or some type of fruit to also mix in.
Oh, it's dehydrated tomatoes.
Tomatoes, I'm sorry. There you go. That's why I don't cook and I fix the drinks, guys. But I'm really excited to be doing this. So she's just going to start by sauteing her Trinity and her onions to get started. It's a very quick dish. We did that on purpose because we knew that we had limited time. And then what she will do is she actually will cook some fresh pasta, and the shrimp will be served over the pasta, and we're actually going to pair it with the white wine this evening.
And it will be in the dish as well.
Oh, and she's also cooking with it. I forgot that part.
Cook with it. Yeah.
That's
gonna make our sauce.
We're getting started.
The wine is the sauce.
Awesome. All right. Well, let's switch over to Kim Moore. You're in Tennessee. What goodies are you cooking for us today?
Well, I'm trying a new recipe that I found, and it's called, actually, let me see if I can find the name of it. It's asparagus chicken, and it's supposed to have mozzarella cheese inside of it, but I'm using, I like spicy stuff, so I'm going to be using Monterey Jack cheese with jalapeno peppers, so pepper jack inside, and some tomatoes, and I don't know if you can see how huge these chicken breasts are. I'm doing 4 chicken breasts, and you take them and they're boneless chicken breasts. Can you see how big these monsters are?
They are monsters.
Okay, you take them and then you season them with Italian seasoning, garlic powder, and salt and pepper, and then you slice them. As you can see here, you slice them almost all the way through, but you leave a little pocket there, okay? And then we're stuffing it with, like I have here, 3 asparagus spears, chopped tomatoes, and then we're rolling it in the cheese. Now the cheese may not roll as good as the mozzarella would have, so it should be a little interesting there, but we'll see. And then you put that in there, and then you close it up with toothpicks. So I have one already closed up here. So we're in various stages. And then we're going to take it over here, and we're going to brown it in this skillet, which I had not heated yet. But I have preheated my oven, because after we brown them all, we're going to put them, if I was intelligent, I'd have a pan that could go in the oven, but, it doesn't always work that way. So I have sprayed this. This is olive oil in here, but I've sprayed this with avocado oil. And we're going to put them in here, and then we're going to put them in the oven. But you can check back with me in a few minutes and see how beautiful they're going to be browning. But I'm just letting you know the steps that we're going, okay? Sound good?
All right. I think we've got people starting to drool now between the shrimp and the chicken. Maddie, bring us around all the way with the drool rag here. How's breakfast coming?
Oh, I forgot the paprika.
Maddie.
Hello.
Hello.
It's breakfast time over here. I don't know whether they got a crazy. There we go. I don't know. The lighting is just like nuts over here right now. But I got my bathrobe on and my chef hat, of course, because it's breakfast time over here in Maddie's kitchen. I figured, you know what? Everybody loves breakfast. Everybody loves wine, but it's usually not proper to have wine right in the morning when you first wake up. So I'm flipping the script here. We're having breakfast for dinner so we can pair it with wine, and that's it. We're having breakfast and wine. So I'm making a wonderful crispy French toast. We're taking your traditional French toast, okay, and we're going to dip it after we do the in the egg and the milk mix, which I'm getting to. We are going to dip it in French frosted. Well, I didn't use frosted flakes. I used corn flakes and cinnamon toast crunch. So I crushed it all up in here. So after I get it all wet and soggy, I'm going to dip it a couple times, and I'm going to fry it like normal, like French toast. And then we're going to plate it. I'll put some powdered sugar on there. I've got some blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, some whipped cream, and maple syrup. And we're going to pair that with a fine Pinot Noir.
Ooh.
Yes, the Pinot Noir is a Parables. Is a Parables Pinot Noir to be exact, out of Napa Sonoma. That recently came from our club. And this should be perfect because aging in some oak barrels should be a nice little complement with the French toast. It shouldn't take too much away from the maple syrup and the cinnamon and everything like that. And the nice light bouquet from this should complement the berries very well too. So should be a great combination. I'm excited to try it because I haven't had French toast in I don't know how long. So it's going to be delicious. And on always, we have trivia. Rory created trivia this time. And so, yeah, look out. And I didn't have time to add to the trivia questions. So you're getting 23 Rory questions tonight coming at you. Anybody's ball game. There's no country. French toast was not made up in France. So we're not doing, I don't even know where. Does anybody know where it was made? I don't even know. Maybe it is France. I'm just totally lying to you. No clue. Were there any comments that anybody know?
Paul Rankin is saying must be Canada. I guess he would know.
Is it Canada? Up where he lives.
Who knows?
Paul lives in Canada, so yeah.
Dina Harding says Grandma's Kitchen. I'm gonna go with Dina. Grandma's Kitchen.
Yes, I like that answer. Grandma's Kitchen. That is the perfect thing. So, but let's see. What else can I? Let me show you the put together of this right here. Here we go. Okay.
Oh wow.
So, yeah, I got 4 eggs. I'm gonna add some milk. About 3/4 of a cup of milk, and then I'm going to whisk together the vanilla extract. It's about 3/4 of a little bit more than 3/4 of a cup, whatever. And then we're going to do also some nutmeg and some cinnamon. Now I've already got cinnamon in the cinnamon toast crunch, but you know I love cinnamon. Who doesn't? Anyway, like really made this really nice mulled wine cider over Christmas. That was just awesome. Yeah, that's good.
Well, we've got some history buffs coming in here that the French toast started in Roman Empire and was Roman Empire, and in the 17th century it was renamed in England.
Oh, okay. Roman Empire and England.
Yeah.
I'll take it. All right, thank you guys. That was helpful. There we go.
And
vanilla.
Link for the trivia, you guys. So go ahead and
Yeah, that's not a trivia question. But
You should be able to just click on it. Don't copy it, but you should be able to click on it because I kept it on a live link.
yeah, and I didn't even know you could change the link, so it's crowd.live /RR247, which is cool.
Yeah, that's easy for us to remember.
Right?
Can you guys hear me, by the way?
Now we
Yes.
can hear you. Yes.
Okay, can you hear me okay now still?
Yes.
Okay, I got a mic on, so I wanted to test out some new technology while we did this. You can see me too, right?
Nice.
Nice
Yeah, did you get a mic?
Like that?
That's a Minnesota t-shirt.
Well, I got a bougie board of Florida. Okay, so.
Okay. Go over to Rory's kitchen.
Yeah, this is a very simple meal. I'll make sure I share the link in our back office. But guys, this is something we do as a family. It's Gavin's favorite dish. It's what he wants for his birthday every year. This feeds an army easily. But I don't care if you're a single dad, a single mom, a busy dad. If you want to make your kids happy, this is a really good meal, and it's kind of amazing comfort food. But it's also a way to introduce new fruits and vegetables to your kids that may not like them. It also is, I know it's a favorite. I grew up on this. It's a very affordable meal too, like super affordable. And then you can make it even more so. Anyway, so I'm just gonna start the gravy. We use cream of chicken, and we like the cream of chicken with herbs. It adds this, a little bit more flavor. I'm literally gonna put this in the can. What, medium high, baby?
Yeah.
Medium high.
I don't know how to angle this down.
Up, down, up, down. There we go. So I'm just putting this in here. We all know how to open a can of soup, right? And we've made this for parties of 40, 50, and then, for a small family of 9, which is now 12. It's just, the gravy is a key important ingredient. There's white rice, which we've already got in the rice cooker ready to go. And then I'll show you guys the ingredients here in a second. We're really just going to simmer. I'm adding chicken to it. We usually use rotisserie chicken, and that's great when you're doing it for more than just a couple people. If it's just a couple, though, I just get a can of the broth and chicken. Dump that in there. I think we figured this out once when we did it for like 30 people. It worked out to like 1 can each. You have more? Oh, mine's gonna be a little bit more.
Yours will be like your mom's.
Yeah, it'll be a little bit more runny. Kenny likes to put half the milk in.
I like it a little more creamy.
In my whisk.
And top full.
And soft one. Actually, do we have another can?
Are you gonna hold this? Let me see.
Yeah. I guess it's down too. I want my gravy a little bit
Cooking recipe.
What was that?
I like the impromptu recipe.
It's actually, I've had this so many times. I'm gonna add another can to it because I want my gravy thicker. My mom makes it thin, mainly because it's just way cheaper that way, but we like it really thick. So I'm gonna add another can. So I'm just gonna let this like simmer up and get hot. And then I'll show you the ingredients. And then, this is the hardest part of it. Well, cutting the vegetables is the hardest part. And if you got a little prep maker or a little dicer, it's pretty good.
Just season it and salt and pepper to taste.
Yeah, salt and pepper taste. I already know I'm gonna probably want some of the gravy, but I'll come back and do that in just a little bit after this gets simmering. Lid on. Okay, there you go. All right. So I'll show you down here. Is if you see you can see the chopped vegetables.
Yeah, they're asking if Tanya did the chopping.
I actually chopped all this myself, or I bought it chopped. So like, I'm gonna go through this with the gimbal here, and we're gonna be there we go. I'll go down. So just to show you, mandarin oranges is something we like to put on them. Diced tomatoes. This is actually cucumber. This is something that I'm doing with Tanya for the first time. It's a Granny Smith apple. It just adds to it. Red pepper, pineapple tidbits. I like pineapple in a lot of things. You know, pineapple on pizza I think is amazing. But pineapple in like chicken gravy, there's something about it that's awesome. So if you haven't tried it, I highly recommend it. Raisins, for those that like raisins, you can do sunflower seeds, any type of nut. We have slivered almonds, which is probably the most expensive ingredient here. To the freezer. And then coming down here, the carrots, and I just dice them up really small. Olives, of course, and then you top it off with the maraschino cherry. That's the sundae part on the top. And we'll dress it up there. And then, of course, the chow mein noodles. That happens to be, for us, that's the hardest item to find. Sometimes they don't have them in the store, so we keep a bag or two on hand at all times. Oh, hold on.
Just gonna say your mic, I think, cut out.
Is it better?
No, you're still distant. We can hear you, but you're distant.
Wow, it should be even better, no?
No, it's like the mic shut off. Oh, and another bottle of Parables.
Yeah, so we're doing the parables in white. Here, hold on. All right, do you hear me? Can you hear me better?
You're not talking through your mic at all.
Wow, let's see. Is that better?
Nope. And now
Is that better now?
now you're frozen.
Okay, let's see what it does.
How about we cut over to Jackie while you're figuring out your new toys? Nell suggested battery died.
Let's go back to Jackie.
All right, Miss Jackie, hi, unmute you, please. There you go. Oh, you were.
Okay.
There we go.
So like I said, we did a really quick dish, or I didn't, Donna did. So we took butter and we sauteed the butter with the Trinity, which is onion, garlic, bell pepper, and celery. And then she took the fresh shrimp and we sauteed the shrimp. We added the spinach and the sun-dried tomatoes, as well as the lime zest. Y'all, I got to tell you, it's absolutely delicious. I never miss a meal at Donna's house. And then we just simply boiled the pasta, and you have to have your pasta al dente, because if it's a mushy, it doesn't taste good. I'm telling you. And so we have everything ready, and we're ready to plate. Actually, what she wants me to do, we need a little more wine. Is that what you said? Okay. Because and you never cook with wine that you're not going to drink. All right. So I know this is a very good wine. As I said, it's delicious, by the way. So I am going to put a nice helping of that to finish this off. And then as well, she has allowed me to say I'm going to put the Parmesan cheese on top. It's freshly grated Tom. And So we're just gonna take this and kind of sprinkle it through. And then guys, when you stir that in, it's just like heaven in a bowl. And so that's kind of where we are. We are ready to plate. Are you ready for us to plate so that we can pair this with this delicious wine that I've almost drank the whole bottle on, Tracy?
Well, does it need to simmer a little bit, or it just
It does. The cheese needs to melt a little bit just to get it kind of, like I say, it's a very quick dish, so we kind of turn things on low, just so that Rory and Matt could do their thing, and a little more cheese is always better.
More cheese, more Parmesan, definitely. Parmesan and cookies.
It's a quick dinner. Very quick. But it's a very delicious dinner, and I can't wait.
Pasta to it, and we'll be on.
And we're gonna plate the pasta, and there we'll go.
All right, well, let's hop over to Kim real quick and see where she's at with her chicken breasts. See if she's ready for us to pop in on her.
We'll do a quick pop in to let you see how nice they're browning up here.
Oh, I can hear the sizzle.
This one here looks like it's got surgical tape on it because I cut too far through, so I had to stick extra little toothpicks in it. So, you have to be able to step in and make exceptions. Also, these are such big chicken breasts that I'm glad I have another thing because I'm having to do one off by itself because I couldn't fit them all in my big old skillet. But you have to also kind of lift them up to catch the big fat end because the ends are so big. Man, those are huge chicken breasts. But you get them nice and brown. So I'm just about ready to put these into here and stick them into the oven for about 20 minutes. So I'm gonna put these over here and I'll have this done. You only really do them for about 3 to 5 minutes on each side. So that's all it takes. And we'll be ready to stick them in the oven.
All right, well, let's take a peek back on Matty. Since his hand is in the skillet, it's a good time to catch him. Maddie. Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
I was just saying, I've never had my French toast. Someone was asking me, how do you like your French toast? I'm like, I kind of like it a little golden brown, but I've never tried it with the cinnamon toast crunch or the cornflakes. I just never had it like that. So this is a new experience for me, much like most of the stuff I make on here. I've got some great fruit though that I'm going to be, nice berries and everything I'm going to be putting over it. And we're going to be decorating it. I'm almost done. If you guys want to see.
Yeah.
French toast. It's quick.
Always quick. Okay? Yes.
Yeah. So it was great. The key is not too long in the egg and milk mix, we'll call it. Okay. Otherwise, you don't want to soak it so it's too soggy. But you want it to absorb generously, but don't get it too soggy. Then it really picked up a lot of the crumpled cinnamon toast crunch and cornflakes. Like it applied on there really nicely, and then it went in the pan. I just put a couple of tablespoons of butter to melt that, and we're about done. And this is I'm excited. I'm like a kid again. I'm excited to try this. I remember a while ago I made little pizzas with wine. I made these gourmet little pizzas. That was 7-8 months ago maybe. But that was one of if you can imagine those little English muffin pizzas that you make when you're a kid, try that with some wine. But it's incredible. But you just got to upgrade your ingredients. Don't just do tomato sauce and mozzarella cheese. Don't just do that. Get some nice pepperonis, get the works, get some, I put jalapenos. It was insane. And it paired really well with that wine that I had.
Yeah, those pizza burgers, I guess that's what we call them, is pizza burgers.
Oh yeah, you could call
really
that.
Good.
Oh, this smells delicious.
All right, take a quick bite and then we'll jump back over
Okay.
and see where Rory's at.
Oh, I've got to decorate it though.
Okay, you
Got it.
decorate and we'll jump back to Rory.
Okay, perfect.
Can you hear
I'll
me
decorate.
okay?
Yes.
All right. Apparently, it's Bluetooth. If you hit the Bluetooth button, it turns off. So we'll try not to do that again. So real quick, it's I'll show you down here. It's just simmering. I've added salt and pepper, and it's literally just about ready. That's takes the longest. The rice is already ready to go. We're ready to start make these up here. So right now is a perfect time for probably what I would say the most important part of the night is for us is wine. So I'm going to feature something here. This is the Parables in white. This is a Chenin Blanc and Viognier mix. This is an absolutely amazing wine. But I also want everybody to understand, and I don't know if you've talked about the wine club yet, Stacy, but this is our label. This is exclusively only available through Wine Ambassador. This is a very amazing quality bottle of wine. If this particular one would retail for about $80 a bottle. We get it in our club, 1 of 4 that you get for $100 or whatever a month. I'm just going to let you guys know we got it nice and chilled. It's going to go really well with the chicken and everything else in here. But a Chenin Blanc is a very open, accepting wine to foods, and we've got a lot of different flavors in this mill. We got fruits and veggies, and the only thing we don't really have in here is anything really spicy. So this Chenin Blanc, it's going to just go so well. So anyway, we've been waiting for this all day.
Well, and then I like that this one is so versatile, Rory, because like Jackie is cooking it, is pairing it with her shrimp dish tonight.
Right.
And I actually had it with steak the other night. It was good. It really, I didn't have any more reds.
Well, we need to get that fixed, right?
I'm waiting for my shipment.
Okay, good. All right, so we're ready to plate if we have time.
Let's go ahead and plate, because I think it looks like Jackie is doing a box opening right now, and
I have plated.
Matt, oh my God.
Wow.
Berries.
Right.
Oh,
my
delicious.
This looks amazing.
Oh, it looks delicious, Matt.
Yeah, it's just okay, and it smells delicious. I've got some Mrs. Buttersworth on there. Got a little bit of whipped cream. I've got blackberries, blueberries, raspberries.
Oh, and with that Pinot Noir of the Parables. So it's a Parables kind of night.
It is.
It
my
is.
gosh. Oh my gosh. I should have breakfast for dinner more often.
I love breakfast for dinner, so that's
On
good.
the way to race
Oh,
budget.
there's a lot of sugar in this. The wine is bringing out a lot of the flavors in the maple syrup. I want to get some whipped cream. The cinnamon toast crunch is rock star on this. The recipe didn't call for it, but when I saw it in the store, I was like, nope, gotta have it. Gotta put it on there.
Yeah, and I'm with Katrina. Katrina out there in Australia is wondering, where's the bacon?
Right.
You gotta have your protein.
Next week.
You have no protein in that meal, Matt.
Right.
The eggs, you have the eggs.
Eggs in the French toast.
Eggs.
I always
What is
argue
true?
that.
Eggs on the French toast.
Oh, I can even taste the nutmeg coming out now from the wine.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
Isn't that amazing how wine does that, though? It enhances all the flavors.
That's crazy. Oh.
I think now is about time you should go swimming with them sharks, Matt, with all that sugar in your system.
Yeah, and run around like Deanna's niece.
There is.
Okay, so
All right, Rory.
All right.
So this is how we do it here. So the very bottom,
Sorry.
you got it here? The very bottom, we put these chow mein noodles on, right? Chow mein's the base. Little or a lot, depending on which crunch you want. I'm gonna open up the rice. Now I'm going to show you how I do it. It's a little bit different than other people in the family. So I got the rice in there. Now, there's one thing I didn't show you guys earlier, and that's cheese. You got to have cheese. And I put cheese on the rice first, and then I put gravy. I go do the gravy. And I use a bowl because I like lots of gravy. I'm really glad we made that thicker. All right, so that right there is already a beautiful meal. Now I'm gonna put more cheese on top because why not?
Is it cheddar cheese, Rory, or
Is it what?
what
This
kind
is
of
just shredded cheese.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want too much of a flavorful cheese or anything like this. It'll take away from it. So this is just a Mexican blend, this shredded cheese. I'm gonna throw carrots on. Look, I'm getting my veggies in, right? Water chestnuts are one of my favorites. And before I cover the gravy up too much, I gotta put that pineapple in there, like mega. Like you have to put the pineapple in. And then I'll put some peppers. Apples are gonna add a nice little twist to that taste. Cucumber. This is an English cucumber, the same that I put with my Hendrix.
Oh, yeah.
Some tomatoes.
Oh, yeah.
Olives are always a good thing. You know, and if someone doesn't like an ingredient, they need to put it on top. That's why you let them serve themselves. And it's an interactive dish, right? So like if you're, let's say you're doing like a little wine social or you're having a bunch of friends over, or you know, you just want to make it fun for the neighbors. Here's some these raisins. Oh,
Thanks,
good little
Tom.
addition. And then I like these slivered almonds a lot. Okay, and I'm gonna top it off.
Pizza resistance. Oh, no.
We like maraschino cherries in our family, but I don't ever want just one. Was that?
So for me.
Yeah, it's okay. So there, that's what it looks like. And you can do it on a plate, but I always do it in a bowl because I like lots of gravy. I'm going to tell you, all the flavor combinations in this is going to be amazing. I'm going to try out the wine here in a second. I need a fork.
I'm getting used to Rory's toys, and it's a lot. So just so you know, you start dishing that up and you don't realize how much it's going to be. It's a lot.
I got one of those camera things, and it takes a little while for you to get used to them.
Yeah, well, I'm not a Droid person. I use iPhone.
It's not a Droid device.
Just keep going. Keep going, mister. How is it?
Mm.
Well, I think that must be a 10 on the
The
flavors.
gravy and the cheese, and it's all good, but I want to do the wine. Hold on. Wow, that wine is almost, that is such a light, refreshing wine. So I got that in there.
Oh, that is so good. 10.
Mm-hmm. 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 That's so good. So we'll have people come over, they'll make these big plates. And you look over at it and you're like, how could you possibly eat that whole thing? And then they go for seconds. I cannot believe how much people eat this. And it's really simple stuff. It's just the prep work takes a little bit of time. But the more people you feed with this, the cheaper it becomes per meal. Because I don't know, we added up once. We had like a birthday party. I think we fed about 40 or 50 people. It was less than $2 a head to feed everybody, which was pretty remarkable. Anyway.
Yeah, the dish is pretty good. It's a lot of our kids ask for it for their birthday. And this family, when it's your birthday, I'll make whatever you want. This is super easy, and I make it. But the wine, oh, really good, guys.
Yeah.
And you can only get it from us.
And yeah, and more and more, I think you're going to see that. We'll put it on the recipe page, but you guys, we got exclusive wines. Stacy, have you covered our wine club yet?
I have not. Go ahead. Tell us about it, Rory.
You want me to cover it? Okay, so
That would be awesome.
Heather, come on out in December. I'll make it for you, honey.
Yeah, this?
Yeah,
Oh,
she asked her birthday in December. I'm like, come out, we'll do it.
Oh yeah,
Well,
quick
I'd love
shout out to Heather. I'm getting that new estate today, working a huge full schedule.
yeah.
I guess we're having a bunch of people out in December, like Stone, Brenda. Who else? Deanna, of course you.
Yeah.
All right, so how do we get this wine?
So we're all part of this Wine of the Month Club, but I need to explain it's a lot different than what people realize, like a Wine of the Month Club. So with us, we literally are the manufacturer of the wine, meaning we have our own winemakers. These are second and third generation family-owned winemakers that we've got really good relationships with that make our wine. So this wine was literally made for Wine Ambassador by incredible winemakers. And all the Parables labels, there are labels, they're owned by the Wine Ambassador, brand, and they're only available to our members. We do not sell outside the membership. If restaurants want our wines, they have to be a member and they got to buy it by the case just like everybody else. The difference is we are the manufacturer and we ship it out. We have a fulfillment, partnership that sends it out. All other elements, the marketing, the sharing with others, all the promotion work is done by our partners. So we have a lot of people here.
Amazing partners. Shut up, Brett.
So we just know the power of referrals. You cannot get this quality of wine for the value that we offer to our membership anywhere. And you can only get it through us. And it's like, we eliminated all these different elements of cost so that people could have fine wines. And it's something that's been a mission of mine because ever since I was in my early 20s and fell in love with wine, fine wines cost a lot of money. Like a truly fine wine is expensive. And most people don't bring it in there. They don't have the budgets for it. Well, with Wine Ambassador, you can have wines that are worth a lot more money for an amazing value. So for as little as $100 a month, you get 4 incredible bottles of wine, and at least one of them is worth the entire shipment by itself. But you get 4 bottles to enjoy, and then you can, based on different, levels of membership, you can get big discounts to get the wine and get access to it. It's only through our membership program. So whoever referred you here, give them a big thank you. Try the wine. Get your first 4 bottles and you'll be hooked. And you will not want cheap wine again. Let me just explain this. Those wines you get in the store, the wine store, the liquor store, those wines are literally fortified punches. They're not even made the right way. This wine right here, this exact wine right here is about 8 years in the making before it got to this glass. 8 years. That's the mineral content being, raised in the actual grapes and the vines that we got. We buy the best fruit. We only do wines mainly from Napa and Sonoma valleys. Arguably, one of the best regions for the fruit and the wine in the entire U.S., let alone the world. That's what we bring from. So we ship right from Napa to your door. Anyway, Stacey, I can tell. Actually, I'll tell you guys this. I'm super excited because next week.
I'm cooking? No,
we're not cooking next week. Next week,
you're going to torment us next week.
And next week, we literally.
I'll share, Stacey.
Next week, we got to go to work for everybody here. We're going to go taste our wines from the barrels and see what's ready to bottle for the next upcoming months. We got a 2018 Rickard Merlot that we are just. They told us it's ready. We're dying to go make sure of it.
It's a hard job.
We got about 60 wines for the next several months. We got to go see where they're at in the fermentation process. We're gonna go slave away at that next week. But so the quality's good, guys. We are literally cut out all these different steps of distribution to middlemen so that our members get the best wines ever for the most amazing value. You cannot touch the value of this wine anywhere else. The markups are there. It's just brilliant that we get to be part of it. Anyway, back to you, Stacey.
All right. Well, and one of the cool things about becoming a member is restaurants can actually become members of our wine club now. So it would, it's kind of fun to think that some of our wines would get into some fancy restaurants, but you can also get your wine free, you guys. You try the wine 1 month, have some friends over, they all sign up, 3 of them, and your wine is free the next month. So definitely get back to the person that invited you here. We're going to be getting started here on our trivia, but I wanted to see real quick, do a quick check back. Jackie, do you have yours plated, or did we take too long and you've eaten it?
Eating out of the top, that's okay. We
I love how you displayed all of our wines there, Jackie. That was awesome.
open to my, with this quarantine thing, my wife to my office for my day job. And so they only let us go on certain days. So I just opened 8 bottles of wine, and I'm loving it because I got to get my 2 boxes. And thank you, Rory, because I got another, the one that's from Martin Steakhouse. I got another one of those. I got 2.
Glowing.
The glowing, yes.
So thank you, buddy. And then I got 2 more parables. I'm in heaven. So while we shared our parable tonight, I still have some more. But anyway, we're going to plate this delicious dish. And let me tell you what, it's absolutely fabulous that Donna cooked. And we have a salad, and then I'm going to actually plate with just a slice of what we call Texas toast, okay? I'm sorry for you guys, but it is a certain type of cut of toast that we have. And I'm going to take a big bite of this, although I've already tried it, because it's absolutely delicious. And I'm going to tell you how good this wine is. I didn't even have to chill it. And we've already killed that soldier, so I don't know how many we'll drink tonight, but I am going to do this. I've already tasted it with it, and it's absolutely delicious. What? As Rory was saying, and I'm glad I picked this wine because he explained all about it, so I'm not even going to try because that's way over my head. But it's damn good, is all I'm going to tell you. So that's what we have for you tonight.
Awesome.
Very glad you asked me to be part of this. And I can't thank Donna and Tanya enough. And actually, Miss Prada is here tonight. I know a lot of people don't understand how fur babies are in the kitchen, but she's part of us. So
yes.
We're all here. We're getting ready to eat. So
We
y'all
love
have a
this
good
product.
time. We'll see you later.
Thank you, Donna and Tanya, for helping Jackie out. You are now part of our family for participating tonight.
We are the family. We are family.
You
just don't know, but we are family.
And 8 bottles in one night. Ooh, that's going to be tough. All right, Maddie, you look like you're chomping at the bit over something here.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah, all right. 247, it's trivia time, coming at you.
Trivia time. All right. Let me get that link back out there one more time.
Jacqueline said it best there.
All right, so hey, before we get started, guys, obviously I know the answer to these questions. I don't count in the contest, but you have to beat me to get double points.
Yeah, I'm doing it because I don't know the.
Oh, you're gonna. Oh, hold on a second. There's an audible in the Rickard house. The boss is gonna do the actual answers. I'm not gonna do it. So it says Rory, but it's really Tanya. Apparently, I just got vetoed out of this.
So our challenge is real. We really got to bring the AA game now if we're going against Tanya.
All right.
Awesome. Yeah, so it's all 23 questions from you guys. None from me this time.
And I know Kim had to do a bunch of cooking yet with her chicken, so we'll check in with her after the trivia.
Okay. Perfect.
No,
Bye.
no, hold on. Kim's giving me a no. Hold on. What's up, Kim?
I've only got like a couple of minutes and mine's ready. But so in the meantime, I can tell you one thing. The wine that I was going to pair this with, if I could be drinking, would be the Vaquero Steely-Eyed California Chardonnay, the 2012.
And you want to know?
Huh?
Kim, I'm going to give you a little bit of trivia on that. That wine is a really good wine, and it'll never be made ever again.
I know, and I've still got 5 bottles of it.
Yeah, so we don't have any more. We're out.
And this is actually, I don't like many whites, but I actually like this one. This is one of the few whites that I like. And I am going to take Ashley one of these because I'm taking her some whites. We're going to trade some reds and whites. But I am going to take her probably a couple of these just because I love my girl. But this is what I would be drinking with the chicken dish that I'm making because it has the spicy cheddar jack cheese inside with the asparagus and everything. And I think this would just taste wonderful with that. So
I agree.
if I was drinking, that's what I'd be drinking. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this out so that you can see what it looks like because I believe I had it in the pan long enough that at least one of these could be coming out and you can at least see it because trivia by the time it's done, it'll be too done. So that y'all can get a glimpse of what it looks like. Let's see if you can see it. Can you see it okay?
Oh, that glazing looks amazing.
See that cheese oozing out of it?
Gooey cheese. Oh, that's the
Yeah, buddy. And so you got all that wonderful asparagus in there. And it's not too done. It's just right. I can take one out and cut it if you want. I'm not going to eat yet because I'm going to be doing trivia and it's just me here. So, and look, this is the extra, this is the rib meat that was on those breasts. That's what I'm frying up over here. That's how good.
You got meals for another week.
I'm telling you, I'll probably freeze some of this. Actually, I have a friend that comes over for movie night Friday night. So we have wine, which I'm not going to be able to have, which is aggravating me, but she'll have some. So she'll have some of this on Friday night. So it's our movie night.
Awesome.
But
Oh,
anyway,
that's
thank
great.
you.
Good
And
job,
that
Kim.
is some
All right.
wonderful wine that just comes from our wine club. And you can't get that kind of stuff anywhere else. So, that's what's beautiful about our club.
Exactly. All right. So, Maddie, how many people we got in on the trivia?
111.
Sweet.
Oh, wait, I'm not in there yet.
Kim, are you in yet?
Not yet, but I will be in a second.
Do you need the link?
Yeah, we'll wait for Kim.
Rory, nice job with the change in the last. I didn't even know you could do that.
Which one? The Triple R247?
Yeah.
You know that computer.
Go in there.
What's the thing?
It's
Proud.live/RRR247.
I would find a computer.
Hey Matt, you know that computers and I talk together very well. We speak the same language.
Yeah. I'm starting to learn that. Oh.
Big R, little R.
Like right here.
all little R's.
Doesn't matter.
Little R's.
Doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. I'm gonna have to send you guys this French toast recipe because even if you don't pair it with wine, make it for your kids if you got kids. This is
It sounds
good
wonderful.
French toast.
And I want Rory's recipe too because I wasn't able to write all that down, needless to say.
Oh, well,
Kim,
you know,
I'm going to do a whole page on it. I'm going to build a whole blog page. I'll share it with everybody. Don't you worry.
and they'll be found, the link to those recipes will be found on our official Facebook page. So if you're a guest here tonight, the person that invited you can get you the link to where whatever recipe you're looking for, they will be able to assist you with that.
It's hot in the kitchen.
Better yet, just come join us, guys. Just come be one of our friends, be a family member here. So with that, Maddie, kick us off.
All
I'm
right.
in.
You're right. Sweet. Yeah, we got 122 now. So
Yeah.
just if you're new to the questions, just again, there's going to be 23 questions here. You've got 15 seconds to answer each question. The faster you answer, the more points you get. But beware, because once you answer once, your answer is locked in. You cannot change it. So you will not get any points if you guess wrong. And good luck to everybody. Let's see. Here we go. We start the countdown. Here it goes.
Oh, and Matt
Countdown.
said you needed a shower cap tonight instead of your chef hat.
No, right. I need the stocking cap.
I have an announcement at the end of this, by the way.
All right. Ooh.
Of course. Question 1. Google AdSense. And with 60% of the vote.
And by the way, Patricia, who just got Google AdSense yesterday, congrats again. Big accomplishment. That means your cash machine is on. That's a huge step.
Yes, it is. That's a huge accomplishment. No idea. Okay. Which MSI are known label? Up and coming Moscato.
I know
A
that.
lot of people getting this one right.
I know that one.
A lot of people. All right, yeah. Well, there was a vote for Deanna Young. There was a vote for Kathleen Mutzler, and there was 4 votes for Linda Horn.
And all of them are in
Ashley.
the running for the label for the sparkling. So they just got to keep working.
Yep. It's out. Ooh, good question. This was a mean question. 83% of you said 3, which sort of a trick question. So, answer was
E. I saw that E and knew he pulled one on us.
pulled a roar E on us. Or ooh,
Yeah. Yeah, but
I think he almost stopped by tonight.
no. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Was it Stacy that made up his name? Who was?
No. I think Deanna did.
85% of you got that one right. Good job. Hot Rob. Maybe I'm sure he'll be here again. Ooh. Tough question. But if you think about it,
Rory does it all.
it's an easy one, right? 95% of the vote, do it all. And where are we at in our standings?
Wow. So technically, Stacy's number 1, Ashley Ivory number 2, Berkeley, who's always in the top, is number 3. D. Helgema, who's always in the top, is number 5. Dave Hartwig, always in the top, is 6. Melissa Gable, number 7. Allie, number 8. Allie, you're doing an awesome, by the way. Chris Babb, consistently up here. He's number 9. And Victoria Rains, actually, Chris is 8. Victoria Rains is 9. And Kathleen is on the top 10. Then Stephanie, who knows us pretty well too. Yeah, but it's so tight, guys. Like it's within points.
I didn't even see E. It was cut off on my computer.
That was me. All right, number 6. Ooh. What? Tanya question. I mean, all the above is great,
No,
right?
there's no all the above. I looked for an
I'm
E.
not nice, right?
Yeah, the correct. Only 29 of you got that.
Yes.
Gonna separate some people. Who is that?
Oh my God. Free government cheese.
It's Freaka, yes.
I grew up on free government cheese.
He pulled another Rory on us. Answer is A and C. No
If you guys
free
are the
government.
same letter E's, you're going to want to move your mouse down to see if there's an E on this questions.
Free government cheese did not get 1 vote. All right, good. 8. Ooh. Ooh, and the answer is
And I talked about this last night, guys.
Euphoria.
Boom.
That was good. Yep, that's good. 67% of you. Question 9. You're considered and treated as blank.
That was very kind of you.
Woo! You guys crushed this question.
Nice. They should.
99% of the vote got part.
Wow.
Nice job, everybody.
Way of business. He can be so mean. Answer's A. It was not another Rory on this one.
This one actually got Tanya, so I
This
actually
one got me too.
I've got
Victory.
100 of you. 100 of you guessed E. Only 3 people got the correct answer. So congrats to those 3. And let's see where we're at in the standings.
All right, Berkeley. That was kind of a trick question because all those stuff are great things that we actually do, but the main purpose is we want to get people working from home in a new way. That's the new way. We do so much above that. So it was kind of a trick. It was okay. Berkeley is in number 1, Stacy number 2, Dave Hardwig number 3, Melissa is jumped up to number 4, Kathleen went from 10th to number 5. D.L. Gemmo, actually you're tied with Kathleen. And then right below is Ashley Ivory, Victoria Rains, Allie, and then Chris Babb. And then Leanne's catching up. And you guys are so close. You're within 1, 2, 3 points sometimes. This is really close. Anybody could get this. We just got a few to go, right, Matt?
Oh, we got 13 more.
Good.
Wow.
Let's see, who's it coming in? All right, there we go.
Takes a minute to read. You have to read these things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people are saying too long of questions for the slow readers.
Yeah, you guys crushed that one. 97% of you got that right.
Any votes for toilet paper?
There it is. Oh, there we go. Yep, 97%. Common Sense got a few votes,
Good. I wish I could sell that.
which is good. Yeah.
The paper one blank.
All blank lead to wine.
I say this all the time. And I'll wait for a sec.
Hold on one sec. Okay. Correct answer. All roads. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Oof. Pat. Blank, blank, blank. Ooh, 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 ooh.
That sugar is hitting Matt.
Yes, it is. Red, red wine. All right.
Guys, and for some reason when I was doing these trivia questions, that song just stuck in my head. So I just had to put it in here.
And if we hear about the authorities in Vegas arresting a man in a blue robe and a white chef hat, streets of Vegas.
Arrested for not wearing a mask. Ooh.
Oh.
Disney.
In my book, Disney's always the right answer.
I was gonna say Shane probably answered that one.
Nobody guessed Disney.
Rude.
There was one vote for Northern California, which is kind of right too, but not the absolute correct. Those are 15. There are blank wineries in Napa. Tough question. This is going to separate some people. And then we will check in. Whew.
Good.
500. 15 questions.
Okay. So Berkeley is not that far behind, but she's in first place. Then Melissa Gables, she's number 2 now. Stacy, you're number 3 by 1 point, by the way. Then Ashley Ivory, David Hartwig, Victoria Rains, Dee Helgemo, Francis Bibbs, Paul Rankin, you bumped up to 9th. Shelly Perez at 10th. And then Allie, and you guys are so close. It's a timing.
Okay. 16. Sonoma. Such a tough question.
No.
D. 425. Only 12 of you got that one right.
Technically, every answer would have been right then.
That's true.
The price is right. Every answer is correct.
Wrong. Oh man.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Nope. True or false?
It could have been 87%.
Or it could be over like 37%. You guys crushed this one. 93%. Question 18. Alaska. True or false? Ooh. Answer is false. There was almost a even split between true and false.
Every state has at least one winery, just in case you wondered.
I did not know that. You have to get there by dog sled, but
This one's a little tricky.
oh, there's an F in there too. God.
You have to scroll for that. You guys are all going to learn how to scroll.
Yeah, and this one has 50 possible answers because there's 50 states. Okay, correct answer is Florida.
How we do on that one?
They did 36 correct votes with that's 32%.
Wow.
Correct. There were, which was the majority. A lot of people said New York.
Yeah, surprising. Yep.
Yeah. Whoa. Good question. Great question. In China, that got 25% of the vote.
Wow.
Only 28 people. Majority of the people said Italy. So that's pretty good guess. All right, where are we at?
So Berkeley.
3 questions to go.
Berkeley's number 1. Melissa's number 2. Stacy's number 3 still. Big Lou jumped all the way up to 4th.
Wow.
Kelly Perez jumped all the way up to 5th. Kathleen Mitzler, 6th. Victoria Rains, Paul Rankin, Dee Helgemo, and Ashley Ivory. That's your top 10. And it's so close. It's anybody's.
All right, 3 questions to go.
1 question advantage.
Here we go. There we go. It's never do. What thing you never do? Some people.
Some people say follow your instructor.
Oh, 13 of you said follow your instructor.
Oh, I hope none of you are my students.
13. Oh, but that was great.
I worded it wrong.
Yeah. Well, you didn't never do is capitalized.
Okay, this is it. We first, second, and third are pretty. You guys, this is, and it can be anybody's thing still. Any.
All right.
Let's
Here
see
we
what
go.
else.
Ooh. God, there's a G in here. Don't forget to scroll down. And the answer is G. The answer was Y. No.
Okay.
Woo!
All right. So
One
hold
to
on.
go.
Keep this. So you didn't beat Tanya, so it's just regular points. But Berkeley came really close. So Berkeley will get 20 points. Melissa Gable will get 10.
No, we're not.
Oh, we're
done
not
yet.
done. There's still one question.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
I'll be quiet.
Yeah. One more final question. Are we close?
Yeah, we are close.
Okay. Here we go. Ooh, a lot of reading. I love this one. I did not know this.
You didn't?
No.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
By the way, there is a painting of this that
Oh,
dates like hundreds of years old, and I'm trying to get my hands on it if I can.
this is awesome. Usually drunk is hung over. Makes sense. Right? And the winners.
Winner at Berkeley gets 20 points, Melissa gets 10, and Stacy gets 5. And hold on a second. Do you want to double them up, or do you want to let them get the normal win? It's on to you. No pressure.
Double up for what?
Well, if they beat us, I give them double points, but don't we double up this week or not?
You love us, Tanya.
You should totally double up.
Okay, I guess we're doubling up then. So 40 for Berkeley, 20 for Melissa, 10 for Stacy.
Stephanie, you get double too, just because I love you.
Well, does Priscilla usually keep track of this?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a screenshot and I'm gonna add it to the points. I gotta update them anyway.
Okay. Perfect. Nice job, everyone.
So the cooks get double points too, right?
Cooks always get points.
Double points, double points. Especially since we're cooking with fevers and everything, you know?
With a fever?
I've still got a fever. I've had a fever for a month.
Oh my gosh.
I'll see what the boss. I'll see what the boss says on that, Kim.
Seriously, I've been working for a month with a fever.
Gosh. Because you're
Yeah,
hot.
oh my gosh, you guys! On the promotion, there are several people getting glass sets. We're gonna be shipping out those glasses. Should we show? Do you have one, Andy? One of the best ones.
Oh, I think so.
I'm gonna show you what these look like. We have a lot of people ordering them, like a lot. We're sending out several sets. So I have an announcement. Next Wednesday is gonna be a special treat on here. We're gonna be slaving away doing what we do as leadership with the company, the hard work we have to do. But that's okay. It's okay, babe. But in 2 weeks' time, on this show and the training show before, it's on Tuesdays, we have an announcement that's going to change the end of the year. So we're going to be finalizing it with Brett, the president of Wine Ambassador, and elements of what's happening this next week. We're very excited about it, and then we'll be rolling that out to everybody. So we'll actually have some firm timelines. Some exciting things are coming. And you don't have to wait that long.
Yeah, that's a big
We
one.
might come on next Wednesday and share something. We
Oh,
might.
it would be awesome to have you come in and share since I'm hosting again.
Yes, you are hosting again. You're hosting the next week too.
Yes,
Right?
I am.
Yeah, yeah. And
Lost my
anyway,
sanity.
Wine and Dine Torture Show. Cindy, we love you. You guys keep on doing your stuff. Really quick on the retail side, you guys know for customers, we've got a landing page. It's available in your back office. Start sharing that. The word's getting out. We're growing like crazy, but you can't get the value that you get here anywhere else. And you guys all are tasting the wines on a regular basis. We are so lucky with what we have, and it's worth all the time. And we're going to be with meeting with the winemakers next week and passing along our gratitude and and looking at the next 6 months as things are progressing. We already have wines being made for 2022 and 2023 already. They're already in process. And gosh, how lucky are we? Anyway, Stacy, do we have anything else to conclude? We've had a great show tonight.
We've had a great show, and ignore that. I hit a wrong button. I am trying to end it. I don't know what I did.
I can handle that.
I hit the wrong button on Skype.
I can actually take care of it if you want, Rory. I'm already.
I got it already too. We're good. I'm going to stop the recording. Good night, everyone. God bless.
Thanks, everyone.